Hello everyone, Eco and today we are playing War Thunder, and today I'm gonna give a short review about this game and how it works. Basically, War Thunder is a air simulation game, World War II, which now I'm in the middle of the game and I'm using my joystick right now, so it helps a bit. But graphically the game runs okay. And the GUI is quite okay. It has some modes like this is the tutorial. This should be a cockpit, but bombers don't have cockpits. But which should have, because considering the fact that there is cockpit space in there, which should be toggleable in the game. And we have a free camera. We have a virtual cockpit, which is basically a common view in all game simulators. And graphically the game runs okay. This computer is quite powerful, but it works. Yeah, real physics apply in this game. Real physics really applied in this game. So yeah, and the effects are quite nice. So basically, this game has mouse support. As you can see, the menus are quite okay. It's under everything you need for normal gameplay, and it supports in-game voice. So it also has, apart from a joystick, it has controls, mouse in controls basically. And sadly, and the physics works fine. That's except for the plane crashing lah. But still, it has a spectator mode, it has the in-game map browser support, so which if you have a second screen like mine, you could put it on the second screen so you can see everything in real time. The gameplay is quite good, and the community here is quite popular. But this game is, rather than World of Airplanes, this game is much more viewed. So yeah, basically, okay, let's return to the hangar. Meanwhile, I'm playing in realistic simulator, so which basically it's based on countries, so actually it's your war. This is the main menu, which, as you can see, there are countries lah. Basically, it's more like World of Airplanes, but World of Airplanes in general is more quite similar, but more better, more it's a more simpler format. That's what I'm going to use. As you can see, there is a skill tree for everything, and we have two sides in the game. Apart from World of Airplanes, which only have airplanes. And if you want to play tanks, you have to play World of Tanks. This meanwhile has both, so it's quite good for multiplayer. As you can see, there are arcade. Arcade is a normal type, so you could play everything. Like if let's say if your plane crash, and then you could pick the next plane, and so on. But in realistic battles, you only start with one plane, and basically that's it. There are no respawns, so basically it's a full mission. As you can see, the graphics are quite okay. There are bombs, which in a flight simulator game should have. Every game should have secondary and tertiary weapons. It has an encyclopedia, which basically tells everything about the game, even tactics, skills. But most of them are quite hard to do, especially stunts, especially in momentum, which is kinda tricky. Apart from the barrel loop, it's just you push your controller, your joystick to the right, or press Q or E, which is easy. It has some history, some basically everything about the game lah. It has stats, which stats in some form are quite real. Like the thing I only about to complain is the amount of ammo in each plane. It's let's say in this game, if you are playing as a fighter, let's say, and then you're shooting, and then you ran out of ammo, and the only way to refill the ammo is by landing back on the airfield, which in normal maps is really, it's about 3 kilometers of flight, which actually in game time it translates to around 5 minutes each time you leave. And it also has a delay of 2 minutes, which generally says if you land, you fly, the game's about quarter over, which in some form is quite time wasting. It also has a single mission if you want to play for yourself, or it has an invite squad, which is basically you could invite your friends. It's multiplayer team based game as well. And as you can see, today is the 4th of July, which in Independence Day. So basically it has some offers, like basically for every occasion there has been offers. You could also go tank and air as usual. The servers are quite fast, except if you're playing on a non-game hour, which is sometimes 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock, which in the morning, which rarely people play. And you also have replays, which after each game it automatically saves. So the game runs quite well lah, basically. So that's everything. That's most of the game's advantages. As you can see, this is the replay, which is sadly there's no control, so you can't skip it or anything, so just need to just leave it by yourself. You can't do anything about it. If you replay, you can't fast forward or anything. You can zoom though. And this is the controls, but sadly no key controls, so nothing. The pause. Yeah, basically there's nothing except for gameplay, and yeah, just a simply without any to do that. That's the second thing I'm focusing. And basically there is replace, but it's quite, there's no HUD in game, so basically it's quite okay, say it's tricky. Yes, so you have to convert shift. Oh, if you can, you can switch games. Okay, so let's change as well. Which surprisingly there's no cockpit view, except for the no. Nope. There's no. Sadly, there's no. Yeah, basically there's no cockpit control. Only, yeah. So basically that's it for everything. And the skill about the skill tree, it's quite long as for a multiplayer game. It's quite normal. So basically, this game has a quite high skill cap, which actually you need, which takes time if you want to master it. And there's many classes for each plane, so which is kind of good. You have flying boats, bombers, torpedoes, bombers, and it has a messaging system, as you can see. So which helps some, but it's quite normal for a game, for multiplayer game like this. So you can do your own missions, but there's some you need to do it on the website thing, which is quite okay. So basically that's it lah for everything. If I would recommend you, play with a joystick. That's it. Play with a joystick and a good joystick, because in simulator it's really fun, but the side effect is you have no GUI, you have no it's basically realistic lah. You see, if you are playing, you can't see, you only see what the pilot sees. You can't see where the plane hits, what if your engines are broke or some whatever, except if the cockpit could see the engines like this. So that's it lah for everything. This is my review for War Thunder. I'm Echo Glass, and bye bye.